Here's a story of how I started the law from Future First Criminal Law. First was in undergrad, I got a DUI. I was not allowed to drive, and my friend got pulled over by the police. The officer asked for identifications, says, "Mr. Divalbus, please step out of the vehicle." I go and I step out of the vehicle. I said, "What's the problem?" He says, "Look, you just handed a police officer false identification." I'm like, "What are you talking about? That's my license. It was given to me by the MVD agent. There's nothing false about it. It's me. It's got a photo of me. It's got my name, my date of birth." The officer says, "Yeah, too bad, too sad, son. Go and tell it to the judge." I go to court. I talk to the prosecutor. The prosecutor says, "Yeah, Zach, I don't want to hear your side of the story. Go and tell it to the judge." I go and I represent myself at age 20. Of course, I was incredibly scared, nervous, all kinds of emotions were going through representing myself, but I knew I didn't commit a crime. So I knew I had to be innocent in this whole entire experience. The judge bangs the gavel and says, "Mr. Divalbus, guilty." And at that point, I'm so frustrated. I say, "Judge, literally nobody has explained to me what I did wrong or what is going on in this situation here. And this is not a case that you can get a public defender or anyone to explain this." And the judge finally says, "Well, Mr. Divalbus, you had a suspended license because of your DUI." I said, "Yes, of course. That's why I was sitting in the back seat of a car, not driving." And they said, "Yeah, but that little ID says driver's license, and technically you don't have a driver's license, thus making that false." After that, I lost my faith in the justice system. I said, "Screw this. I am going to law school. I'm going to learn every kind of law there is in regards to DUIs, criminal violations, and I'm going to help as many people deal with this kind of stuff as possible." The truth of the matter is the justice system's not fair. And now I've got a criminal conviction on my record for false identification. But that's ultimately why I went into law school, so that way I could help so many people who get in trouble for things that they don't realize that they're actually doing wrong. Sure, my DUI was a 5-minute mistake. Never had a DUI again. I've never drank and drove again. But that's also another thing that went and followed me for years and years and years in my life, until, of course, I had it sealed most recently. Ultimately, that's what we do. We try and help good people stay out of jail, back on the right path here. People who deserve better, not just going to get overlooked by the justice system just because of a 5-minute mistake that is then going to affect them for the rest of their lives.